What's up, you guys? It's the girl Ernisha, and I'm back with another video. So today I will be talking about juggling a relationship with an inmate and also living a normal life. And also I'll be talking about intimacy. So as far as juggling a relationship with an inmate, it could be kind of difficult depending on his maturity level. Like, my husband is like very mature, so he understands that it's not all about him and that it's a balance. Like, I also have a child, I have bills, I have things that I have to do for myself, and that I can't just take all my money and give it to him, because I mean, it's a partnership. It's not just like, oh well, I'm just gonna give him all my money and then I'm not gonna have nothing. I'm gonna be broke. My baby not gonna have the things he need. No, he understand that. Okay, yeah, I want to help you as much as I can, but at the same time, I still have a child that I have to take care of. I still have needs of my own that I need to take care of. So juggling it as far as the finances, it sometimes, I feel bad because like I don't really help him as much as other people that I see who are in relationships with inmates. Like, some females really be going all out for their dude, and like me, I don't really be doing it because I don't have it like that. Like, the money that I have, I still have to buy food, I still have to pay my bills, I still have to make sure my child's straight. So whatever I have left over, or whatever extra, I either try to put money on the phone, which that is very expensive, and then like I still try to make sure that he can get like a little bit of something from the store or whatever, on his books or whatever. But it's just kind of difficult at times, but we make it work. And I feel like as long as your guy or your dude or your husband or whatever, boyfriend or whatever, as long as he understands that it's a balance and it is a partnership, and that he has to be mature and understand that you can't do it all by yourself, and you can't just make sure his books all the way looking good every time, like ever being like you making sure he got $100, $200 on his books. Like, come on now, that's unrealistic when you still have bills to pay. Like, as long as he understands that, then it'll work out. But like, some dudes don't be on their maturity level where they could understand. Like, they just expect, oh, you my girl, so you gotta make sure I'm always straight. You gotta make sure I always got buku money on my books, or I got the latest this or the latest that. When it's not about that, at the end of the day, it's about making sure that he's able to survive and you able to survive out here in the free world. Because at the end of the day, you still have responsibilities other than just making sure he's straight. Now, if that's the only responsibility you have is making sure he's straight, then cool, do you. I mean, it is what it is. But for me, that's not the only responsibility that I have. Like, I still have my child, I still have my bills to pay, so I can't just spend all my money on just making sure his book straight. Like, it's not realistic for me. But do you? um as far as like juggling your time, I mean, spend time with your kids, make sure your kids, straight, and make sure that, they happy or whatever. But it's also good to spend time with your mate, go and make time to go see him. Like, I know sometimes it may be hard, and I know some females, don't live close, or males, I should say. Some people live far away from wherever they, significant other is located at. But I mean, if you can make time, even if it's once a month, every 3 months or whatever, like, they look forward to that. So like, some dudes don't get no time from their, family, spouse or whatever. And when they do get time with them, they appreciate that very much. And also, like, talking on the phone, like, I know it doesn't seem like much, but putting money on the phone, being able to talk to them, like, even if it's like once a week, once a day or something like that, it can brighten up their day, and it make them feel like, they have somebody there who by their side and who haven't forgot about them. Because like, I know it was times when my husband said he felt like, he didn't really have nobody by his side. Like, he ain't had nobody to call, he ain't had nobody to write, like, he ain't had nobody to come see him, like, nobody don't really go see him. And I don't know everybody's situation, but he just felt like loved and appreciated, like when I go see him, or like when I talk to him on the phone and stuff like that, because like he don't really have that other than like when I do it, and I feel blessed to be able to go see him as much as I can, and to be able to talk to him when I can, because they have some people who never get to see their man, who live in another state as their man. So for me to be able to go see him 2 or 3 times out the month, that's perfect for me. Like I feel blessed, because like I know a lot of people can't handle it, but I feel like juggling, being able to go see him and talk to him on the phone, I feel like that's very important as far as keeping your relationship strong and keeping y'all bond together and tight. And also, I wanted to talk about intimacy. So, I was asking my husband, like, what you think I should do a video on? So, he was like, he wanted me to do a video on, like, what he liked, the things he liked. And I just wanted to talk about, that part of our relationship as well. So, I know it's kind of hard for people to really like get comfortable with somebody who in jail, or just get comfortable with anybody, period, like as far as intimacy. But like with us, like we at first it was kind of weird, like but as time went on, you get used to it. And I mean, my husband, he been in jail going on 10 years, so that's all he have. And like when we do our thing, it's just so weird to even talk about that. But like when we do our thing, at first it used to be like weird, like I ain't really felt comfortable with doing that. But like, after as time went on, I got comfortable and more comfortable with him, to the point where not, it is what it is. Like we just be doing our thing. But like my husband, he was like, he wanted me to talk about like what he liked, he like feet or whatever. So he wanted me to talk about that. And he was just like, he like when I keep my feet looking pretty. And like when I go see him on visit, like I be wearing sandals and stuff, he like looking at my feet. I don't know, that's his thing, but I just feel like, it's good for like somebody who spouse is in there for a long time, to feel comfortable enough to find out what he like, because as far as me, like I know what my husband like. I know he like feet, you know what I mean? So I try to make sure my feet always stay done, like always be on point, because I know that's what he like. And it's the little things that spice up a relationship, that make that man want to be with you even more, that make that bond more stronger, because like he know, oh, my baby know I like this, and I see she doing this and doing that, and like that make him feel like a man. You want him to feel like a man, and being in an environment where he just always surrounded by all these different men, to actually know that they have that woman out there that's like, oh, she know what I like. She don't look at it as weird. She don't look at me as weird. Like, she feeling it, and she going with the flow. Like, they make him feel like even more of a man, and even more like, yeah, when I come home, I know my baby not gonna be on some, little girl shit, on some, oh, I'm nervous, or I don't like that, like, oh, I'm scared type shit. Like, he knew one thing, yeah, my baby about that, and that's gonna make him come home and know one thing, I'm gonna be with my woman. Like, I know my woman about that life, and I know my woman ain't on no, bitch ass shit, like, oh, I don't like that, and like, dudes don't be liking that. Like, dudes be liking like a female who be with them and honor them, and who gonna treat them like how they want to be treated, and like the things that they like, be down with it. And I mean, if you ain't really comfortable with that, let him know, yeah, true, no, I'm not comfortable with that. But if it's something that you may think somebody else will look at it as weird, but your man like it, I mean, at the end of the day, if you ain't, if he like it and you feel comfortable enough doing it, I mean, do your thing. Like, as far as my feet, like, I know my husband like my feet, so of course I'm gonna wear something like with my feet showing, make sure my feet always looking pretty, make sure my toes always looking pretty, wearing heels, or like, just different little outfits, to show off like how they look or whatever. So, and like a lot of people be asking me like, oh, how can you do it? I don't see how you could be married to somebody for 5 years and y'all never did y'all thing and this and this and that and that. But to be honest with you, the intimacy and the love that we share is like way more exclusive than any other relationship that I ever been in physically with a man. Like me and my husband have not physically done anything, but I mean, like the relationship that we have, the bond that we have, and the love that he showed me is way more fire than any other relationship I ever been in. And I done been in a relationship with dudes, but like just the way he makes me feel is just way, I don't know, it's just better to me. And like I love it. Like I mean, I know when he come home, like our connection gonna be so fire that I mean, I don't even think about doing that with nobody else. Like I've been there, done that, and that shit so whack. Like it's played out because at the end of the day, yeah, you know, you may be physically getting your needs met by somebody else, but they not connecting with you emotionally. And me, I'm an emotional person. I want to be in a relationship with somebody who I know love me and care for me. And just to be saying, oh, that I did my thing with somebody, I'd rather just do my thing with my husband, like on the phone or whatever we gotta do. Like I'd rather do that than to be physically having sex with somebody and they don't even give a fuck about me, you know, they don't really even, you know, care about me or my feelings or even want to have a relationship with me. That's played out. Like I'm way past that. So if I mean we just have to, you know, do our thing or whatever, then it is what it is. But I know when he come home it's gonna be well worth it, and I'm not gonna have to ever worry about that again. So it is what it is, you know. I just feel like, you know, everything is a compromise and everything can, you know, if you love somebody, you won't be willing to go through whatever you gotta go through. So if me loving him and me knowing that he my soulmate and he the person that I want to be with and I don't want to be with nobody else, if having to not be able to have sex and having to, you know, just do the little things to make him satisfied as a man, I feel like, you know, I don't see a problem with that. It's not bothering me. Like, I'm not out here. I'd rather be not having sex with nobody than to be out here and sleeping with this man and that man and this man and that man, and none of them don't give a fuck about me at the end of the day. I'd rather just be holding myself down for my nigga, and I know one thing: when he come home, he gonna be with me and only me, and I ain't got nothing to worry about. So I mean, that's just how I feel. But you know, like some people feel like, oh no, I don't see how you can do it because I can't do it. I need that D and I need this and I need that. But to me, I just feel like he worked and like he worked me holding it down. And I don't even be missing it. Like for these years that I just been holding them down and like I ain't been doing my thing, like I haven't even missed doing my thing. Like I just been so focused on my education, striving to do the right thing and focused on trying to, you know, build myself up that doing my thing don't even matter to me no more. Like, and I know when he come home, like when we do our thing, great, perfect, I'm be glad. But as of right now, you know, we can't do our thing. And you know, in Louisiana they don't have conjugal visits, so we don't have the opportunity to do our thing. So I mean, I don't even think about it. Like I just, it is what it is, you know. But yeah, you guys, I mean, if you guys, you know, are in a similar situation as me, where your state does not allow intimacy or whatever like that, you know, do you feel comfortable doing your thing with your dude? Like, I mean, you know, how you feel about like just juggling your relationship with your dude and your regular life? Like, yeah, you guys, well, that's it for the video. I hope you guys found this video interesting. If so, please like and comment down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please let me know any other video suggestions that you may have regarding any topics of prison marriage or just any topics that you may want me to talk about or do a video about, or any type of videos that you may want to see from me. All right, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.